Hi guys, my name is Noni Matigela. Welcome to the Noni M podcast. So today I want us to talk about Ubabu Zungu and how powerful he was on his cross-examination. Okay, let's make one thing clear. Absalom Zungu handled his cross-examination brilliantly. Even without the so-called notes, some people claimed were prepared for him by the defense on Jabulo or TikTokers, whatever. But please, let's break it down. The man stood his ground. He remembered details, corrected false assumptions, and never cracked under pressure. That speaks for itself on the Senzo Mewa trial. Babu Zungu did not need, wait. Babu Zungu, let me correct what I just said. Absalom Zungu didn't need notes, coaching, or scripts. He handled that cross-examination like someone who actually knows what he's talking about. Some quarters can relax, okay? Relax, you people, relax. The defense didn't prepare his memory. No, they did not. They did not do that for him. Not at all. Absalom Zungu didn't need notes. He dominated cross-examination. No notes, no coaching. Absalom Zungu held his own down. They accused him of using notes, but Zungu proved them wrong. Some people claimed that the defense prepared notes for him, but Zungu's performance told a different story. He stayed calm under pressure. He corrected false assumptions. He recollected details with confidence. He didn't rely on papers, whispers, or signals. He dismantled the state narrative point by point. The man stood his own memory, own clarity, and own truth. This video breaks down exactly how Zungu impressed the courtroom, not Judge Rata though, and Baloy, not there, and why certain quarters felt threatened by how well he handled himself. Let's break it down. No notes, no coaching, he held it down. Before we get any further or we go any further, let's clear something up. There's a narrative floating around that Absalom Zungu somehow needed notes or coaching from the defense to get through his cross-examination. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, with coaching or with there's nothing wrong with being prepared. Absolutely nothing wrong. But well, his performance in court shattered that rumor instantly. And remember, this is the man that they took away. They told him the notes, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, okay, fine, let's put them away. Let's put them away. I'll deal with this. The rumor he had notes, let's deal with that fast. Before testifying, some people pushed that the idea that Zungu only survived cross-examination because the defense allegedly prepared notes for him. That myth crushed and bent the moment Zungu opened his mouth, because what people saw was not a coached witness, but a man who actually knew what he was talking about. He handled cross-examination very well, guys. Stayed composed even when the judge became irritated, didn't stutter or fold when pushed, recalled events confidently from memory, corrected Baloyi more than once, never depended on any written material, exposed inconsistencies in Geninda's work, protected the truth despite the pressure. Zungu wasn't reading anything. Zungu wasn't coached. Zungu was prepared by reality, not by the defense. That it was telling every way. Why other people were panicking? The moment he proved he didn't need notes, you could see the shift. The comments on social media for state supporters. The state became uncomfortable itself inside the courtroom. The judge became impatient. The narrative of him being prepared to witness fell apart in their faces. When a witness performs better than expected, people get very nervous, I must say. We witness that. Especially when the truth isn't aligning with the official script. It wasn't. It dealt with it. It was exposing it. We had a witness that was standing in his own feet. What Zungu showed is simple. You don't need notes when you are telling the truth. You don't need them. When you are telling the truth, you don't need notes. He handled Baloyi calmly. He handled pressure gracefully. He handled his ground without paper, without prompts, without slips. Some quarters, we know which quarters are those, underestimated him, and he embarrassed them all. All of them, they were embarrassed. He left them air. There was no crumbs even. He left them air to eat. That's what he did. I love Babu Absalom Zungu. He's brilliant. Oh, the man is brilliant. Oh my God, the man is brilliant, and there's nothing that anyone can do. You can't take away that brilliance from him. So yes, let's make that clear as I'm in closing. Absalom Zungu handled his cross-examination exceptionally well. Without notes, the rumors collapsed, the truth stood firm, and South Africa saw it live. Senzo, may you are trial. Sorry, that's where everything was happening. I'm telling you, he exposed a lot of mishandling of evidence, a lot of fabrication, a lot of so many things. That's what he did there on that witness box. I loved it, guys. I don't want to lie. I enjoyed what he did to the state case. Oh, I enjoyed it. Bit by bit, I was happy with him. I don't care who says what. At this point, I am a happy person. Thank you so much. I will see you on our next video. Please don't forget to like, to share, to comment, and most importantly, please make sure you are subscribed on the channel. Please make sure you are watching the videos up until the end and you are watching the ads that are coming through. When you are doing that, you are supporting this channel financially and in numbers. Thank you so much. I will see you on our next video. Bye-bye.